I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love.
Hi! What is up, folks? It is I, Jet. And I'm back. Wow. That's fucking cool. That's amazing. It smells funny in here. What have you guys been doing in here while I've been gone? You know what? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Honestly. Keep it to yourselves. Ugh. Smells like kindergarten, porn. A boys' locker room. You know what? Don't tell me. Sometimes things aren't worth knowing. Well, it's nice to be back. I've missed you guys. It really smells funny in here. Please tell me your happy faces are still clean at least. I'm just gonna pray they are. Anyways. What is up, fucks? It's nice to be back. I want to thank you guys. I don't know who told everybody, but yes, my father had a heart attack. And yes, he's better now. I want to thank everybody for the well wishes. Not everybody was supposed to know, but apparently someone told literally everybody. But thank you for wishing him a quick recovery. But let's get to this, because it has been a straight while. I have been watching the wonderful sideshow that is Chantal. And man, she just is herself. Yeah, just being herself, huh? Just constantly being herself. Well, okay. So we're just gonna touch on a little bit today. Not a lot, because there's just too much to touch on. We'll be here for 3 weeks. Just gonna touch on a little bit tonight. So let's get into this, okay? You guys know how I like to do my videos. We watch videos together. We cringe in unison like the family that we are. Comments where comments are due. And they're always due. We know why. Slap on your happy faces. Act like you want to be here. So let's get some work done. I've been gone. And Chantal's been Chantal. Okay, this first video is by Peggy, another creator that is just hilarious. Doesn't talk a lot in her videos, but it's just hilarious. Chantal has just got paid, and stupidity ensues. That's the setup. Now let's begin.
Because you think Natter's feelings will get hurt. Yep, I did think that. I mean, I was considering his feelings not sleeping with other men. And then the other night, turn on the channel, and lo and fucking behold, he's eating pink lady apples with a woman in lingerie in her bed. So I'm like, why the fuck am I not getting in on this action? Why am I feeling guilty? Why am I feeling guilty about anything? Because I'm an empath, that's why.
1. An empath is someone who cares for others and also shares the feelings of others deeply. You, my friend, are not an empath. If you were an empath, you would feel it almost absolutely impossible to talk down to somebody or talk to people the way you do, because you would understand the reaction they would have and find it next to impossible to hurt anyone's feelings, because you would feel it deeply. Actually, fear hurting other people's feelings. That's what it's like to be an empath. You would have an aversion to it, hurting other people's feelings. You, on the other hand, enjoy hurting other people's feelings. You body shame and you take pleasure in hurting other people's feelings. I'm sorry. Just because you say you're an empath doesn't mean you're an empath. But good try, though. And what the fuck are you talking about? Natter could give 2 squirts of piss into the wind who you bang. And why are you still watching his channel? You are the worst stalker I have ever met. And I haven't even met you. But you annoy me so much, it feels like I have. By God. As much as you tell people to not watch your channel if they don't like your content, maybe you should do the same with Natter's channel. Do you think? Just maybe? I think you should. It's a thought, maybe.
Okay, what do I have to do to qualify to be an empath then?
So glad you asked. Discount Sinead O'Connor. You have to not be a dick. I know, impossible. You have to sympathize with people. Oh, and not body shame others. You know, that whole thing you hate when other people do to you. And that's the thing. You know how much body shaming hurts feelings. If you were an empath, you wouldn't do that to others because you would know that it sucks. That's how we know you're not an empath. Oh. Are you catching on? Also, the way you talked to Pete that day, basically calling him mentally handicapped, and then made that little talk about how you could get government assistance for taking care of him. Yeah, that whole thing. You wouldn't be able to say things like that because you would be overly sensitive to others. You would think about your words super careful because you'd worry about hurting other people's feelings. What you said there was super insensitive. If you were an empath, you would have known that. You think about your words super carefully. But you don't, because you don't give a shit. Are you catching on yet? You understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? See, I know I'm not an empath. You don't skate around this world for as long as I have, being an asshole and thinking you're an empath. Yeah. I know damn well if you're above the age of 20, I'm a huge asshole to you. If you're below the age of 20, I'm super nice to you. At least that's how I run my life. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? Oh, yes. I hate people. They get on my nerves. I know I'm not an empath. I don't know why you're saying you are. Does it make you feel good? Does it make your ass hairs rise up or something? Are you trying to put it on your resume? Or are you trying to get a real job? You should. Your channel's going down into the shitter. What is this new stick? Oh. Did you hear Amberlyn say it? She likes to say it a lot too, and she's not. You decided you wanted this, be part of your character too. It didn't work for her. It shouldn't be part of who you are, because it's not. Maybe you should start looking these things up before these come out of your mouth. You don't even know what qualifies you as an empath.
Where the hell is the charcuterie board? Flop era, you fucking lied to me. You said they have veal meatballs. So are you telling me that I can't be an empath just because I tell people off?
Yep. And that's about the size of it, baby Huey. Congratulations. You're a big girl now. You figured it out.
Look how I'm laying on this bed. Oh my god, this bed is huge. Look at the TV, small. I think the biggest evidence that you're not an empath is your lack of ability to empathize with Dee Dee. No, I did. Empathize about what?
The look on your face says so much. You have no idea what they're talking about, do you? Do you?
How can you empathize? Well, no, I do. No, they're happy together, so you hurt their feelings. Feel it as well. Yes, I do. You don't think I feel bad? I don't like hurting people's feelings.
You're so full of shit. It's unbelievable. You're just saying this now to try to push this whole empath crap. Quit it. Just stop. It's so transparent, it's ridiculous, and it's boring me. This is stupid. You just want people to call you an empath, and it's dumb. The way you talk to people is atrocious, and I'm done with you. This is just dumb. This is just... You can't even be truthful to yourself. Have you ever watched yourself with people? Ever? You can never consistently be nice to anyone unless they kiss your ass. If someone tries to tell you contrary to something, even if it's for your own fucking good, you turn on them like a rabid dog. And when they catch you in a lie, oh Lord.
Who have I given shit to I have not felt bad about and regretted it later? If I was not an empath or I was a narcissist, I would blame the person. I blame everyone. No, I don't. What do I blame people for? Breezy, I'm sorry, I'm not apologizing. That's fucking bullshit. Because garlic bread is fucking rude and she's defending him. He makes shit up all the time. Exaggerates shit. What? Okay, it's your friend, but don't give me shit for defending myself. What the fuck? That's so weird. That Breezy person was giving me shit, Sofa.
As for someone who watches Breezy, she gives you advice. And as someone who also used to be an addict, you should listen to her. She knows some shit. And it's funny, it's seriously funny that you should talk shit about her when you used to be an addict. And you are still an addict. You still haven't gotten clean. And you've admitted to that and taken it back. You're a conniving liar about your habit. But you're fucking trading out shit. You're talking like she's the person who has problems? She's a liar? And they're horrible people? No, they're just calling it as they see it. Breezy, on the other hand, Breezy's not calling it as she see it. She's giving she's basically giving just some simple advice. And she's nice to you. She talks about how nice you look, how something looks good on you, that maybe you shouldn't eat 65 sandwiches. And how certain wigs look good on you, man. Like, but you know what, garlic bread? I have never heard him exaggerate on you. He calls you on your bullshit. He calls out your bullshit. He just has eyes, man. That's it. He just has eyes and he can see. Just because you can't see the shit you do doesn't mean the rest of us with eyes can't say it out loud. I'm sorry. That'd be like if I see my German Shepherd dog and you tell me I can't call out the colors in his fur. That's basically what you're telling garlic bread he can't do. Is say facts. I'm sorry. You're telling Breezy she's an asshole because she can't defend her friend for saying facts out loud. You are not an empath because you're a horrible person. And you don't like these people because you don't like facts in reality town. You don't like people body shaming you, but you body shame others. You once called Dee Dee a drag queen, homie. And that's not just fucking shitty to Dee Dee. How do you think people that are trans, how do you think they took that? How do you think actual drag queens take it? Do you think they sit through 2 hours of makeup to go on stage to have you talk shit and belittle their profession and their craft, bro? I don't think so. You're a horrible person. You pretended to be bisexual. And don't even try to tell me that you are. You're pretend. You're pretend to the throne. And don't tell me, I did shit with Dee Dee. No, you tried to keep a boy that didn't like you. You basically jumped through hoops for a dude that didn't want you. Chicks will do some dumbass shit for dudes that don't want them. Including pretending to be bi. I've seen guys eat snails, worms, and cockroaches for money. Chicks will pretty much do the same things to keep dudes. Okay? You're a shit person. You are a horrible person, my friend. You're not an empath. I don't know why you're pushing this so hard. You're a horrible person. Oh, also, and breaking news, you're also not an empath because you and your little VIBs are talking shit about Breezy and her child. Yeah. That's another thing. You brought a child into this. You piece of shit. You're as bad as the rest of the trolls. You think we're bad. We don't bring kids into this. What's wrong with y'all? Carry on. I don't know how long I can look at your face.
Because, I'm sorry, but I find that garlic person very loopy. For a reaction channel, they don't get anything right. I don't know. How are you gonna act like you're nice and then condone that person's, what they say about me? Give me a break.
I'm sorry. Did you just call him loopy? He makes more sense in his videos than you do in most of your existence. You have sex in parking lots. You take dumps in the woods. You pick your nose while eating? What makes you Queen of England? You flash people on the internet. You abuse drugs. You are a human trash can. What makes you think you are so high and mighty? You talk about people so much, so frequently. And when someone speaks about the trash you put on the internet, they're fucking loopy? Dude, the shit you put on the internet is so trash and loopy. You have to delete it. I don't think what garlic bread and Breezy put on the internet is loopy. I think the shit you put on the internet is loopy, sugar. I think you need to reevaluate your content. Maybe the shit we put on the internet wouldn't be as loopy if you would act right. You think? Yeah. I know you don't like reaction channels, but E! Entertainment Television, MTV, they do about the same thing. It's called oddities. There's some people that they're just stared at. Discovery Channel, the Ion Channel. There's some people in this world that are just so weird and make themselves just so odd and outrageously strange that they're stared at. So you're not special. There's nothing about you that's amazing. You know that, right? Just so you know. You're not famous. You're not Angelina Jolie. You're not Brad Pitt. You're not anything special. You're not Gabrielle Union. You're not any of them folks. You're someone who on a daily turns themselves into a circus clown for people to stare at. You're something people talk about because we can't believe you are doing this to yourself on the internet. So don't act like the reaction channels are out of their mind for talking about it. We can't believe you're doing it. That's why we talk about you. So don't act like pinkies out, we're crazy. No. You're not special. You're not the Queen of England. You're something to stare at. Sorry. Maybe you could leave your clothes on and stop being a stalker. Maybe not as many people will stare at you, and maybe the reaction channels won't stare as much either. If you want people to go away and stop being loopy, stop being loopy yourself.
The niceness is fake at that point.
Hi, Breezers. I'm so nice and gentle, but yet I'm gonna support really mean bully reaction channels.
Hi, VIPs. I love you. Oh my god. I want to marry Natter. Oh, but Dee is taking him and stolen him from me. I need my wheelchairs. Oh my god. I'm going to get paneer and I'm going to eat like 65 pounds of it. I'm not going to take care of my cats. I'm going to leave them for Pete's. I'm going to go get into a hotel and stay for like 6 weeks, and then I'm going to spend all my money. Oh my god, Natter texted me. I've got to send him like $500. Maybe he'll have sex with me. I don't know. Do you guys want to see my fupa? Okay, the chat says no, but I'm gonna show you my fupa. Really? Is that what we're doing with our life? We're making fun of people? Because I can get 65 billion wigs, bitch, and we can do this. We can have a mock-off if you want to. I can get ugly. We can do this. It's up to you. I'm just saying. I got time and energy. Not a lot, but a little. And I'm kind of feisty. And I kind of like Breezy. She's not a bitch, but she's cute. I like her.
And at one point, like, if you are negative and calling out every single thing I do and turning it into a negative, that's fucking bullshit. So don't act there like you're all painting and you're all positive when your channel is just all fucking supporting bullies and picking apart everything I do. She's not right, Mimi Pondu. They all accuse me of stupid shit. Like how I'm feeling, or I don't care about my beezers, or this and that, like just dumb little things that really just annoy me. I don't like when people are fake and when they lie, ironically. Actually, I've like pretty much shown you guys receipts for like pretty much everything. So if you want to see receipts, ask me. I showed you the unicycle guy. You thought I was lying about that guy. And pretty soon, on Wednesday, you're going to see that Moto man is real. And tomorrow night, you're going to see that Moroccan man is real. And Jose is real. I'm not saying I never lie. No, I rarely do now, especially now. I'm trying to be very honest. But no, I'm not a huge liar like people think. Have I lied about my feelings, I guess, towards Natter? Maybe. Because I get attacked. If I come on here and say, I love Natter, you're going to be like, oh, you're fucking... You lie and then come back to admit that you lied. About what? Things that don't matter, McGuns. Things I lie about? Like what? Like having... like, yeah. Okay, I lied about sneaking around and seeing Natter a few times. Does that really fucking matter? Does it really matter?
Gee, let me think. When people are giving you money and you're giving it to Natter, yeah, it kind of does. They don't want to give Natter money. And every time you see Natter, you're giving him money. So, yeah, it kind of does. And considering you said that he's an abusive asshole and you keep telling him you're never going to see him again, you're never going to talk to him again, yeah, it matters. It means you're a fucking liar. And it kind of makes them think that all the shit you're telling him is a fucking lie. That he never abused you. Because who in their fucking right mind would run back to a guy who abused the shit out of him? Or at least, that's what she said. I'm thinking now that all those stories were a fucking lie. A huge fucking lie. At least that's what I'm thinking. Plus, you lied about the drugs. Over and over and over and over again. And that was so everyone would keep paying you so you could continue to buy the drugs. And I think that's a pretty big lie. An extremely big lie. Oh. Oh, God. What was that other lie you just said recently? Oh, wait. Let's find it. This one's a really good one. I want to show it to you. Hold on. Let's find it.
He isn't taking out payday loans. Okay. Why does it matter, Diamond? What my finances are.
Okay, so Diamond brings up the payday loans and she gets immediately triggered. Now, for YouTube, I just want to show you guys why this is a big deal, because this is a post that she made a few months ago where the power was out and she literally stated, "We cry for food and shelter. I hate, but I will e-beg. If anyone wants to help, here is my email. Here is my PayPal. I promise, future responsibility. Thanks, guys. See you when I can. If you can't help, it is okay. Anything is appreciated." Now, with this in mind, I want you to watch what she goes on to say just after that.
How do you know he's not taking out payday loans? You don't know anything about him. You also know very little about me and my financial situation. I actually, like, purposely lead you guys off the scent trail sometimes. And you go with it. And I let you because it makes me money.
Look, sit aside the little garlic bulb, set aside the jokes and the commentary. That right there is 100% disgusting. Has no place on this platform, and I hope YouTube sees videos like that and ultimately terminates her channel, because that shows us right here, this crying face with the power lines down. That post that she made afterwards that said, "Crisis averted." I appreciate those who sent help. Please charge back, as additional funds will not be required. If you do not want your donation back, I will most certainly not use it on wheelchairs and Paneer. So you admit now that you were conning people out of money. Your own words. Nothing is going to be more powerful than your own words. All the reaction channels in the world can be here. But when you sit there and say that you throw people off, when you sit there and essentially say that you mislead people, you are saying that you don't need money, yet you prey on others' goodwill. You hope that someone maybe gives you money, maybe they don't have, simply because they're looking to help you when you don't actually need it. Chantal, you can sit here all day, you can wear what you want, you can degrade your partners all you want, you can expose yourself as much as you want, but this is the line that most people will not tolerate being crossed. When you admit that you essentially are trying to swindle people out of money because of your own greed, it is absolutely disgusting. And I am so glad that of all days I sat down to try and watch you, this was the day that I chose. Because everyone gets to finally see you admit, on your own free will. I mean, think about it. Most people have to admit this when they're under oath, that they lied to take money from people. You actually just sit there and freely admit it in a hotel room eating a chicken sandwich. That's how little you think of yourself. That's how little you think of others. But most importantly, that's how right and justified you think you are in what you're doing. I would love to know your thoughts on this.
There's another lie. Thank you, garlic bread. Man, there's another one of those lies. There's that. You said your parents let you borrow money? Man. Strapped for cash. Now you've got your paycheck and you're in a hotel and you're buying shit left and right. God. You're a liar, liar, pants on fire. Oh, but you never lie, right? Yeah. Yep. They're liars. Garlic bread and bees, freezer. They're liars, right? Okay, yeah. They're the liars. Hmm? Totally.
I call them gossip rumor channels. So gossip rumor is a thing? I guess it does. I guess it is a thing. I guess that happens to purpose. Like, he'll do that on purpose. Like, I seen him. I know I messaged him on Messenger, and I seen him on the live stream see my message and fucking screenshot it so that he can use it against me later. And this is the person that I wanted to spend time with. This is why I can't. Because I do have respect for myself. Why would I do anything for a fucking person who treats me like shit? Right?
He could be screenshotting it because he's told you to leave him alone. He doesn't want to spend time with you. He wants you to fuck off. I would screenshot it too. He could be taking you to court because you haven't got it through your thick skull. Leave him alone. What is wrong with you? You keep talking about love and he keeps talking about leave me alone. You sound like a psychopath. Imagine if a guy was saying this shit about you. Do you even hear yourself? Everyone keeps talking about natter this, natter that. It's leading her on. No, she's leading herself on at this point. What planet is she living on? He wanted to get an apartment with me. You know what? I bet you she said, I'll help you get an apartment. I'll help pay for it. I bet he was like, I don't want you living there. She was probably like, okay. Are you even serious? You sound seriously unhinged. Leave him alone. Move on. If all these guys want you so bad, why are you going after the one guy who wants you to forget he exists? Huh? Exactly. Exactly. Jesus Christ. I'd be hiding at Dee Dee's too. Poor man probably has salt in front of his door. Evil spirit can't pass. Crosses all over the house. Probably believes she's not frosty. Psycho. Probably got his house blessed. Possessed by a demon. Very hungry one. He's probably afraid he'll disappear. He's probably told all his friends, if I disappear, Chantal, she's the one. She did it. She is the one. Go looking for her. I will be tied up in her basement. Yes. I would move far away from her. She would probably follow him. Bet you 10 cents on the days she's not streaming, she's sleeping in her car outside of dude's house, staring into the apartment with binoculars. Ugh. Poor guy. Like, I know Neller is a dickhead, but to be stalked by Chantal is probably the most excruciatingly painful experience anyone has ever had. Can you imagine being chased down by Chantal? She's probably cuffing like 2 Nashville chicken sandwiches, like anger fucking fueling her as she's chasing behind you. Neither, do you love me? Ugh. I would jump off a bridge. Not because I want to kill myself, because I know she has an aversion to taking a shower, so she won't follow me. She wouldn't want to take a bath, so that'll be my only escape.
Right.
Oh, hold on.
I know people were like, how are you surprised when you were reading your health results? I didn't know I had all that. Thought it was just one thing. Like, honestly, I can't even watch him anyways. Complaining all the time about fucking Jennifer Corvina. Or complaining about his mods. Or complaining about elderly women. Like, who gives a fuck? Nobody does.
Are you drunk? Seriously.
I didn't order bugle. Oh, he's got a fucking court bees tomorrow with Dee Dee and an Uber. So no, I'm not seeing him. I'm seeing Jose later. Maybe.
Is this chorizo? Ew, I don't like prosciutto. Do I? What? Ew, no, I don't like prosciutto. It smells like... Is that mustard? Ooh. There's no cheese? There's no cheese.
My grams and my sis here. See? It really comforts me. Look up my hair was getting. My grandma, I think she was about 70 there, maybe. She had nicer hair than me, fuck. My sister has that emo hair flip going on. I did have a major meltdown, yeah.
I know I'm gross. But I still feel like I deserve somebody who's not gonna hurt me. You know? I really don't feel like I deserve that. And I guess it just hurts to never get that closure, never get a sorry, never get a thank you. Just more hate and ridicule after everything I've ever done. So,
Do you get into relationships thinking you're entitled to a thank you? Not everybody is entitled to shit like that. Get over it. How old are you? Is that why you're hanging on to this bullshit? Your relationship didn't even go on that long. It was barely a fucking relationship. What are you, 12? When a guy punches you in the face, you don't stick around to get a thank you. Or an I'm sorry. Or goodbye. You fucking get while the getting's good, bitch. What's wrong with you? Are you that entitled that you need that shit? Bitch, I disappear. You don't keep friends, you don't reconcile. No, fuck that. You leave. You are so stupid. This is why you are still getting shit. And this is why you are milking this for all it is worth. You are so stupid. You just want control of this stupid shit. You are so stupid. You get into a relationship, don't you? And you expect the guy to kiss your ass. That's not how relationships work. Relationships are about give and take and compromise. Yeah, you say thank you to each other. But you start off building a relationship. Relationship doesn't work out, you don't stick around and expect after it all fucking falls down, expect gratitude. No, when the shit falls down, you leave. You pack up your shit and you go. You're hunting this dude because you think you deserve gratitude from him? Listen, Karen, you stop hunting for the manager to get your thank you from this douche. Is that why you went to the cops? Because you thought you needed the manager? God, you are a Karen. Oh my God, you are the textbook Karen. Someone says something you don't like, you go to Mama YouTube as the manager. Oh my gosh, these channels, these reaction channels, they're saying things I don't like. I need the manager. I need the manager. I'm shutting him down. I'm shutting him down. If I don't get an apology, I'm shutting him down. I don't like it. Nader, if you don't love me or you don't apologize or you don't say thank you to me, I'm going to the manager, which is the police. You're a Karen. That's why you got the Dee Dee wig. Because that's your Karen outfit. It wasn't to make fun of Dee Dee, it's because you needed a Karen wig to go to the police. To get more power. Because Karen derives the power from the haircut. You are Karen. Congratulations. You've found your true form. Ugh. Ugh. Congratulations, Karen. That's why you annoy everybody. That is why you're so entitled to you think you're entitled to a thank you and I'm sorry from him. And you think you're entitled to his love. And that's why you think you're entitled to respect from everybody. And that's why you think you're entitled to be on YouTube, even though you break every fucking rule. That's why you think you're entitled. It's because you're Karen. You're Foodie Karen. That is so cute. It makes so much sense now. So much sense. Congratulations, you've come to your final form. Foodie Karen. Congratulations. You've graduated. The foodie has come out of her. She's gone from foodie beauty into her cocoon. From her cocoon, she's become a Karen. And she wants to talk to her manager.
I don't deserve 3. I didn't know I had 3 STDs. What the fuck? And no matter how much I really, 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 really wish things were different, but they're not, and they're never gonna be. So I just have to keep going. Every fucking day. I feel like I'm going crazy sometimes. And I know I don't have to put myself through this, so why do I still feel a fucking, like, weird attachment? Like, cord cutting. I know Faith said that. Whoever he impregnated, whoever gave me 3 STDs, had put my health in danger. My health in fucking danger. I didn't know.
Well, let me help you out with that. I think I know who put your health in danger. Come here. Shh. It was you, dumbass. Crazy, I know. But when you don't wear a condom, you catch shit. You catch every little thing they stuck their wing in. So if they stuck their dick in something nasty, you catch something nasty. So from now on, no glove, no love. You're welcome. I learned that from Planned Parenthood. That's right, people. You can learn a lot there. Although the Christians won't tell you that. The Christians think all they do there is abortions. It's not exactly true. They do actual women's care there. And they also help with understanding about birth control and sexually transmitted diseases. And they test for STDs for those of you who don't have care. You're welcome. Me and my friends needed a little help back in the day. My friend needed an STD test and he didn't want to do it alone. When he came up negative, I decided he needed to be taught a few lessons. Asked them to help us out. They also gave him free condoms. They do that there at Planned Parenthood. Go check it out. They'll help you out. Man. Chantal, try taking some personal responsibility. Sometimes men are not reliable creatures. I've always found that men don't always carry condoms. Carry them for them. If you know the guy, it's your choice. You can take life into your own hands, but if you're gonna have one-night stands, carry your condoms with you. Put them on yourself. That's not what I meant. You don't have a dick. So putting the condom on yourself is not gonna work because there's nothing down there. I meant you put the condom on them. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Yeah. You're welcome. Give it a try. It'll keep your lady regions, or in your case, your throat, coming up with something funky. You can't blame everything on everybody else. You participated. It takes two to tango. Or to deep throat, in your case. You could have said no. You weren't dating for that long. Seriously. And honestly, you said you put your life at risk. Question. Have you been using your condoms, any condoms or any protection with these new people? I'm sorry, what was that? Bet you the answer is no. I'm betting the answer is no. You haven't been using condoms with these new people either. Just because you don't have a uterus doesn't mean you shouldn't use protection. Just because you can't have kids doesn't mean you can't catch some shit. And AIDS is running rampant. That's the shit you don't want to catch. So, think about it. There is some sexually transmitted diseases that Ajax can't take off. And can kill you. But I guess if that happens, that'll be someone else's fault.
I wanted to bring him a weed care package and I deleted my message after and I decided not to. No. I know, because I feel bad if he doesn't have weed. And he didn't even ask me for it. I just think of these things like, oh, he must... Because I know, like, what it's like to not have weed, and I don't know, I was coming up here.
So, you asked a guy with a criminal background who's going to court tomorrow if he wanted weed. Someone who doesn't want you around him, who's specifically told you to never contact him. Oh yeah, that's touching. It's not creepy at all. It somewhat has the feeling of entrapment.
Probably laughs with Dee Dee when you call it, yes, #1 fan, and then calls all his fucking mods and laughs at me. And here I am being like, I love you. Who the hell did he sleep with to give 3 STDs? And I would just admit it if I cheated. It wasn't me. I was only sleeping with him because I was under the impression he was only sleeping with me. And I always said I don't want to ever cheat. And he would always accuse me of cheating all the time, so I would be paranoid about. Do you think it was from May? Who did he sleep with? No, not May. Probably the porch lady. He slept with the porch lady in May. Might be someone else, someone we don't even know. Everyone put a candle for Nader and I. We're done. We are absolutely 100%. Candles, please.
I am so glad that's over. And by the way, you've been over with Nader for, what is it, a year now? Maybe 9 months to a year? You are delusional and stupid. And this has taken years off my life. I can feel it down deep inside. What is wrong with you? You're a hateful person. You're not an empath. Please stop saying it. God. And yes, he does. He laughs with his mods constantly. At least the ones he's not banging. And not the ones that he's doxing. You're so dumb. What is wrong with you? And who do you care who he's banging? You are not his girlfriend. You never were his girlfriend. Move on. This is getting sad and dumb. Garlic Bread is completely correct about you, and Breezy is the sweetest thing on the planet. You only wish you could be as sweet as she is. Cry yourself to sleep thinking about that tonight. And I will talk to you guys later. To let you guys know, we're going to go on vacation soon. I hope you guys are up for that. I'm going to do what I did last year, make a little video, but I'm going to put extra shots up on my Patreon. I'll leave the Patreon link if you guys want to join down in the, the little box down below. I do have my 3 Musketeers who have always been supporting me. You guys know who you are. Pinky Pink, Tyrant Carnivore, and Dev. You guys are the greatest. I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, but if you don't, it's perfectly fine. I'm an empath, so I'll completely understand. Such guy's house is on fire, though. I mean, I completely understand. No, really. Like, share, subscribe. But if you don't, it's perfectly fine. I'll still be sitting in this chair talking to myself as per usual. Be nice. That's optional. No house fires. That's not optional. Don't slapbox your grandmother. She has osteoporosis. What else? Try to recycle if you can. And I will see you guys later. I promise. Alright, guys. Deuces.